I think if the artist or the band is good and the sound quality is good and there's good atmosphere.
I think it's down to the atmosphere more than anything. I think it doesn't really matter what music you're into. I think if the atmosphere is there and it's a good crowd, then that's all that matters.
I think it depends on the person that you're watching. So like the gig we're at tonight, I think it's a nice chilled atmosphere, like good vibes, whereas if you're at something a bit more up-tempo, like it's better to have like a bit of a rowdier crowd.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
I think just a chilled out vibe, kind of loads of people that enjoy the same sort of music, a good atmosphere really.
Coming out with your friends and just like the whole atmosphere and live music, it's just something different to do, and it's always really enjoyable.
I think it's important that events like this are a bit cheaper and accessible, because for us, we're from Lancaster Uni and there's not really a lot for us to do around there. So we kind of look out for events around the northwest. So events like this, really cheap, good music, Sunday night, it's perfect for us.
I think anything that gets young people out to the arts and out listening to live music is great, and bringing people together.
I think it just gets people together. Like I say, I mean, if you've got a load of people that all like the same sort of music, it brings people together, it gets you to meet new people, and it's just a way of socialising as well.
I think it's absolutely fantastic that the venue is in a library. I'm a librarian. I think libraries get a lot of bad press, and the old, hair in a bun, everybody being told to be quiet, being shushed and things. I think libraries are about so much more than that, and I think to use a library that everybody thinks is a bit stuffy and they have to be quiet and well behaved in for a gig where you can let your hair down, really make a lot of noise and stuff, is an absolutely fantastic idea.
Yeah, I quite like these pop-up venues. They're pretty sweet, these kind of unique places that get turned into a venue for one reason or another, They aren't always venues, so it's quite a shock to walk into. It's nice.
Well, this is the first time I've been to a gig in the library. I wasn't really too sure what to expect, and when we got here we were a bit kind of, apprehensive about it, but we walked in and it seemed really cool, nice intimate gig, which is what I like, so it was really good. Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
I think it's fantastic. I think it's something totally different. It's one of the reasons, although I like Nick Mulvey, who's on tonight, I used to study in Liverpool, so I knew this library before it was refurbished. So I wanted to come and see what it looked like now.
I think it's cool, to be honest. We were saying before we came, it is a strange idea to have it in a library, because normally you think it's going to be in a bar or some sort of music venue.
We haven't ever come to sort of a library to.
But being in there, and it's a really, really nice environment to have everyone sat on the floor together and stuff. And
sort of an intimate gig, really.